I don't really have an intro today because I don't have any, well, dumbass trolls saying stupid stuff that I can make fun of them. So hopefully I'll get some off of this because I enjoy that. I like starting off my videos with making fun of somebody. Excuse me. All right. Curious little insight into this hyper cashier or whatever, however you pronounce it, the kosher deli. Okay, they're the kosher supermarket raid on what was it, back on the 9th, January 9th, 2015. And this article is by Paul Craig Roberts. It's posted on InfoWars, and I don't regard like Paul Craig Roberts is, I don't regard him negatively. I've never seen a reason to think he's a shill. He's one of the few people that Alex Jones will feature that, I mean, I don't think he's perfect, but I mean, like, clearly he doesn't know these things are hoaxes. He tends to call them false flags, and he tends to, you know, I don't think that the idea of the media hoaxing this stuff, you know, like, I don't think he's really looked into it that much, you know, and I think it's like, I don't know this, you know. Maybe he has. Maybe he's just, you know, creating a official narrative for the so-called conspiracy theorists. I don't know. But he's always seemed pretty credible to me, even still to this day. And though he doesn't call it a hoax, he does feature this video in his article, okay? And it featured something that is quite interesting, okay? Now, when I first covered this Coulibaly guy, and the video that, you know, I'm about to show again of him diving out and getting shot allegedly, which I don't think he was. I think that they were probably blanks, especially because of the crossfire involved, okay? But I was looking to identify the guy. I was looking to identify him as Coulibaly, which there has been no positive identification of that being the guy, okay? Even the one CCTV camera footage, which was just a still, it didn't show his face straight on. It was like backside angle, you know? So let's look at this and see if anybody notices. What do you notice there? Anything? Watch it very slowly. Maybe I should say focus on his hands. Did you see that? I'm going to point it out to you, okay? Okay, so he comes running out. Look at his hands. That's not a hand, that's not an arm. His hands are right here, as you'll see in just a sec. Look at that. Are his hands tied? They don't come apart there, and that's a very unnatural position to jump in or to dive in unless your hands are tied. Let's watch it again. Hands together. Hands together. Hands together. Kind of hard to see it right there, but I think those hands are together. So now, why in the hell, if this guy has even killed people in there, are his hands all of a sudden tied? If this is Coulibaly, that makes no sense whatsoever. Unless, now let's just hypothetically, because there was a, you know, muzzle flash right there. I'm sure you just saw it. So let's assume the shots were real, okay? And I was wrong about the whole crossfire thing, and you know how that seems a stretch to me. Well, then if his hands were tied up, would that mean maybe somebody was holding him hostage? Could be. I mean, I'm not saying that's a definite conclusion here, okay? I'm just asking a question. Maybe somebody can come up with a better answer. Maybe I'll come up with a better answer. You know, like see something else that I didn't notice before. But that, I'm surprised this was on InfoWars, though. I don't know. Maybe they'll use it for another, you know, to steer the narrative or something. I don't know. They kind of tend to do that. I'm so surprised that they actually covered Wolfgang Halbig, who, at the time when they did with the FBI deaths report from 2012 and concerning Connecticut, I'm surprised they brought him on. But at that point, I was still questioning whether he was for real or not, and now I am not. I think Wolfgang Halbig is for real. And I just thought this was pretty interesting. I'm gonna stew on it, see if I can figure anything out about it, but you know, that's kind of for sure. But I mean, we have not seen anything positively identifying these so-called terrorists that they killed, okay? And that's a problem. I mean, I'm sure I'm preaching to the choir that this event was fake, okay? I had my doubts at first because of Patrick Pellew and yada yada, and I went off on him a couple of days ago, because I got so mad when I saw the new editor laughing his ass off right in front of President Hollande, the French president. That was just amazing. And the whole bird crap thing, did I cover? I can't remember. Did I cover that yesterday? I'm pretty sure I edited the link, but it was allegedly bird crap they were laughing at. And let me find out. Anyway, if you haven't seen it yet, I highly recommend going and watching this video, which I will link in the description. It's a good cracker. Let's just follow up to his first video on the Hebdo hoax and a little press conference there, because after that, the both of us were discussing it. Well, I made a video about this one, and this guy kept trolling it and told us about the bird poop. And we both went back and watched it, and Lester made a very good video on it. Alright, thanks, and hopefully Lester keeps up the good work. Hope you subscribe to Lester. So far, so good.